Resolution did not have the opportunity to review it prior to it being adopted by the council. Subsequently, Councilmember Bloyer has asked whether the city can legally impose these restrictions on him. I did consult with the League of Minnesota Cities, and I also did some independent research on my own. And the answer to this question is that the city should not impose these restrictions on him because they go beyond the scope of the censure and cannot be enforced. I think it's important to realize what the definition of a censure is, and that is that it's limited to expressing severe disapproval of someone or something. That's typically in a formal statement such as a resolution, but not to discipline or punish. I'm concerned that the restrictions that are being imposed on Councilmember Bloyer limit his rights to hold and enjoy his office as a city council member. The rule is well established that an elected official is entitled to hold that office without any restrictions. And then further, under the First Amendment, a council member's speech, which is considered highly protected political speech, may also not be restricted. Councilmember Bloyer violates the restrictions that have been imposed on him. The city would not have a legal basis to enforce them. Since there's no legal basis for the city to be able to enforce these restrictions against Councilmember Bloyer, I am recommending that they be removed by the council.
One question for follow-up, maybe, Sarah. The speech restriction, would you consider directing questions to the chair to be a speech restriction? So I just know it's common practice in some councils where everybody is required to do that, or?
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, I would believe it's a restriction, especially if it's only applying to one of the council members and not the rest of the council, and then also that the chair would then have the ability to limit that person's speech, whereas the other people are not being restricted.
Thank you, Councilmember Smith.